Welcome to the Zoom tutorial. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to search and find the app for Zoom on an iPad, but it would be the same for any mobile device, Android or iPhone, and also how to download the software on your computer and operate on your computer as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see here, we're at the home screen of an iPad. You would click on the App Store, go to the search function at the bottom, and type in the word Zoom, Z-O-O-M. Hit enter. Give it a moment and it will populate the app, which is up there, Zoom Cloud Meetings. You go ahead and download that. Once downloaded, you'll go back to the email that you were sent with the link and click the link. Hit open. At this moment, you can change your name to whatever you'd like. You can leave it default, but I just wanted to show that you could change your name and hit continue. It's then going to ask if it can use your microphone and your camera. You want to say yes to both. You can hit the button in the top left. That'll change your gallery view. Then you can see here you hit mute or unmute, stop video or start video. I'm going to go ahead and kill both. Next, you would hit share screen, but that's not a function you'll use. It's only myself that'll be sharing screen. Next, you can click on that icon that looks like a chat, and this is where you can actually send an invite and chat as well. So if you wanted to send a chat to all, you just say hello all, or you can hit the everyone and see you can send a private chat just to me. And you can say, this is a private chat or hello, enter. That's what that function is for. You can also send invites. So in this invite here, you can just send a message. So if I wanted to send a message, you click on that. This takes just a second to do, but it will populate your texting or messaging app. And it's here that you can actually send it to any of the sales reps that should be on the meeting, and it'll just send the link. You can also go in that same area and hit invite and choose to send that invite via email. And this will populate your email and you can email whoever you'd like. And then after that, I'm actually going to go back to raise your hand. You can go to that same area, hit invite, and you can copy the URL. This will let you just simply go to a text and paste the URL to who you would like to send the invite to, and they can click the same link you did. Just give them a little note saying join this meeting and send. And it'll send a link. Now going back to the meeting, the next thing that you can do on the iPad is click those three buttons and raise your hand. So you're going to be muted. So if you're naturally muted and you have something to bring up, you can raise your hand and lower your hand here. And of course, you can leave meeting. And that's it for this portion. Next, we'll move on to computer. Next, we move on to the computer. I used Chrome in this situation, but you can use whatever browser you'd like. And type in the search bar Zoom download and click OK. You don't want to go to this first link. You really want to go to the download center. So you can see it down here. You hit the download center. When it loads, go ahead and hit the download button. It should populate the correct version for your computer you're using, and you see down in the bottom left it's starting to download. Once downloaded, you can click on it. there are some computers like mine that are already, packed with the files it needs. You can simply have it run its software and it'll do its thing. But you may have more complex installation, but you install it like you do a normal program. If you're running a PC, it might take a few additional steps, but the end result is the same. You get the software on your system. You then want to go to your email. I will be sending links out for any meeting that we do. And when that happens, all you'll need to do, as long as the software is downloaded on a device, computer, smartphone, or this computer here, for instance. Sorry, let me get off my son's email account. You can just simply click the link as long as the software is downloaded or the app is downloaded. So here you can see I've sent myself a test link just for the purposes of the video. Click the link. And it will automatically try to open it up. Ask you if you want to open it with Zoom, and you'll say yes. So once you click that, it'll ask if you want to use your computer, voice over IP speakers, whatever. Here you select your camera on, camera off, mute on, mute off. It's got, a functionality similar to the iPad up at the top. You would click to change your gallery view, full screen, if you want to full screen everything. Go back. Again, you want to mute, unmute, that's fine. You'll naturally be muted when you join the meeting. And this is where you select your microphone you'd like to use if you have wireless headphones or anything. That's where you're going to turn on and off your camera. And again, it'll give you some options over to the right of different types of cameras if you have multiple types that you could use. Next is going to be invite. Similar, but a little different. You've got some options that are preloaded there. I just copy URL here. I copy URL, and then I'll go back to an email, and then, populate an email address that way, and just copy it into the body, saying, hey, Zoom meeting, come join, or whatever the case may be. So really doesn't matter if you use it this way, or you could also do it in a similar fashion if you've got a messaging app, or anything will work. It's just sending a generic link that will work just the same as this link here. So going back to Zoom, we've hit our invite. Next is participants. So you'll see in participants it shows who's there. You can click on them and message them directly. It'll actually allow you to go in and raise your hand, as you see here. Raised hand, lower hand. That's really, again, since you're going to be muted in the beginning, a way to get my attention. You can also chat. Again, you can directly chat with people, raise your hand. It also lets you click a message, much like on the iOS devices and iPads, or you can select a private chat to me directly. Again, if you want to ask a question and don't want us to show it to the group, that would be a way to do it. So there's that functionality. Yeah, and just basic chat functions. Nothing too out of the norm here. So really, other than the record function, which we won't really use, it's right there, that's it. So we'll just leave meeting. And that about wraps it up. So again, thank you for joining. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thank you.